We're gonna hit the X bike and y'all be cool doing it.
Since this is May, and May is known for Mother's Day, I figured the perfect monthly special would be our ultimate women's wellness for all the women out there and the mothers in our life. Our Ultimate Women's Wellness is a product that I introduced at least 30 years ago. Originally, we couldn't talk about the potential benefits from this product because at that time, menopause and perimenopause were considered diseases. And obviously, supplements can't treat diseases. Fortunately, in the last few decades, our world, our government, and the medical community have become more enlightened. We recognize that these are not diseases. And this is the perfect supplement, even whether it's PMS, menopause, perimenopause, a natural tool that finds its blueprint in the Asian diet. Or in the Asian diet, in Japan, there's no actual word for the symptoms of menopause. But whether it's hot flashes or night sweats or the interruptions of sleep or the mood disturbances that accompany menopause, perimenopause, then this is a wonderful natural tool. It comes with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. It's a product that almost 90% of the reviews are positive reviews, about 80% are 5-star reviews. So it's a product that offers significant benefits, significant promise in terms of benefits. Those reviews would not be those kinds of consistently positive reviews unless the product can truly deliver in an area where, unfortunately, many women are forced to resort to things that aren't necessarily in their best interests. Of course, synthetic hormones, a thing of the past. They should be abandoned. Work closely with your doctor to find a bioidentical route or a natural route. That's going to be in your best interest and your best health, and that's what we care about here. Best interest, best health. This is a natural tool to help achieve that.
About this because this is one of my favorite times here at HSN. It's when we really talk about getting fit. Now, you might be sitting at home right now or sitting somewhere and you're watching us. Well, imagine if you said, hey, you know what? If I just sat in front of my TV on something like this, the famous X bike, imagine how your life could change. Well, we're gonna spend this hour really talking about the benefits of this. I don't know if you've ever seen how popular cycling classes are, but you have to stand in line, you gotta get there early to make sure you get a bike, and quite frankly, you have to leave your house to be able to do it. Well, imagine getting that style of workout actually in the privacy of your own home, and it's created by ProForm, which is the world's #1 leader in personal fitness equipment. So if you're ready to get in shape and you're saying, hey, I want the comfort of being able to sit, but I do want a great workout, you're so in the right place right now. Now, we're down to the final show and we're down to final quantities of this, so it very well could sell out before the hour's done. Please check out the customer reviews. It's an exceptional item. I actually have one. I think it's amazing. It's a great way while you're doing your TV watching to actually get a phenomenal workout and very low impact on your body. We've got a lot to get to, and so I really rely on one of our experts who are joining us. She's been with ProForm for 20 years. I think you've taught just about every style of workout, including cycling, right?
Yep,
which is so
cycling,
hot and popular.
I've done it all.
Done it all. And Melanie's joining us, of course, and she's gonna walk us through certified trainer. She teaches, she's been with ProForm for many years. You're also a nutritional expert. Gosh,
yes.
Your laundry list goes on and on.
I know, and I have 4 kids that I left home, and I'm so excited to be here. Like, sorry kids, but this is so fun to talk about this product. So, as a trainer, people always say, what should I do? Should I focus on cardio or strength? And the answer is both. And you're getting that solution right here with this product. I'm working my upper body. I've got hand weights that come with this bike. I'm cycling, getting my cardio, burning calories, and I can also work on my strength training while I do that. Even better, I'm doing that while I'm sitting down. So there's virtually no impact on my joints. There's no jarring or hitting the pavement. So you can get your cardio, your strength. You can sit down, and here's what's most important. You're gonna enjoy it. This is exercise that feels good.
Right, yeah, which is like,
Right.
Thank goodness, because most of the time I think when we really try to commit to an exercise program, unfortunately, we're like, gosh, you know what? It doesn't feel good. It's not fun to do. I kind of don't like it. And what happens? We don't keep doing it. With this, it's so enjoyable. And it's as easy as saying, you know what? Instead of sitting on the couch, I'm going to sit on a bike and I'm going to move my legs. Now, Melanie, there is a ton of great features. Number one is it collapses up and it's about the size of a vacuum cleaner. And number two is, yet it holds up to 250 pounds. And you wouldn't think something that folds up like a vacuum cleaner could have that weight capacity.
Right, I know. So that's something that's so cool about this product. I mean, you can work out anywhere. So as a mom, you know, my teenager will come home and I'm ready to work out. I'm ready to get in my me time. My teenager comes in and says, hey mom, let's catch up on the day. I'm like, great. I'm just gonna pick up my bike, go sit by her and work out while she does her homework or she wants to catch up on the day. But honestly, this is so easy. So I was riding on this nice, safe, sturdy bike. Now I'm ready to move my workout. I'm ready to be done. Here it is. I fold it up. I put it in the closet. I'm ready to go.
Isn't that crazy?
I love the space saving feature, but I also love what I was saying. Like, oh, you want to catch up?
Right.
I'll come and work out right here. Let's talk. It moves so easily. You can, if you want to change your location. So you know what? Sometimes just change your location. You want to ride out on the deck and view the sunrise? Do you want to ride in front of the TV? Do you want to ride in your bedroom and read Facebook? Like, change your location and you can get a great workout on this product. Speaking of, let's try it. Let's try a little workout.
Okay, let's do it.
So here's one of the cool things about this bike. You have 8 levels of resistance. So we're gonna play with the resistance just a little bit and show you how you can interval train, which is a great word in the fitness industry because it burns calories. So everyone start riding. Take your resistance, you've got 8 levels here. It should be on 1 or low, nice quick speed. So let's warm up. Put your hands on the handlebars. You're gonna take a nice quick speed. The great thing about a bike, this feels good. This is doable. This is simple exercise.
It's gentle, by the way, too.
You've got a nice seat. It's not hurting your tush.
Oh, by the way, the seat is really big and it's really cushy. And
It's really comfortable.
Isn't that crucial? Because you know, you could take a cycling class. Those are like torture seats. I mean, I don't know how anybody sits on them. No wonder they get up on them all the time because your butt hurts.
Yeah, you gotta stand up. So we're going at this pace now. Let's do an interval. So what is an interval? We're gonna pick a number, any number. You got 1 to 8.
4.
Okay, we're gonna go to 4. Click it to 4.
I did 4 for you all.
4. Okay. So now we have 4 levels of resistance. We just increased our calorie burn. We've got that resistance. So if you want to burn more calories, you don't have to work harder. You don't have to work longer. You add some resistance. So everybody, give me your best 20 seconds at level 4 resistance. Now, sometimes people might say, I can't do that resistance. I'm a beginner, that's too much. You can do 20 seconds. We're almost done and ready. Bam. Take your resistance back down. Let's pick, oh, I went the wrong way. I went to 8.
Good for you.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay.
I knew which way to go.
Now let's grab our hand weights. So look, we're gonna work all the cool muscle groups in your upper body. So we're gonna do bicep curls and we're gonna pump it. So you're gonna bring it up. Now I'm working my biceps. Let's bring it up and work your shoulders. Here's a lateral raise. This will work right here through your shoulders. Another move that I love, my favorite move, a shoulder press. You're gonna press up and overhead, bringing it down. This is really great for your whole upper body. The other thing we're doing that's really cool here is we're working our core. So I'm sitting up, my abs are engaged, I'm getting my cardio. Let's work your triceps right here, back of the arm. Everybody's always like, how can I get those darn triceps? Reach up, lower down to the base of your neck, keep your arms in nice and close and push. The whole time doing this, right? Have you guys noticed? You're cycling, you're burning calories, and you're doing strength training, which we need so badly. We need more strength training.
All right, Melanie, I gotta give an update already. You ready? Okay, so this is Melody's last hour, but I wanna give you an update on the colors, because we have colors. Actually, when I bought this the very first time we offered it, we only had 1 color, and it always sold out, and then they came back and did colors for you. So here's what we have available, but I'll tell you which ones are the most limited so you can get in on it. All right, the red and the white, I have less than 100 left. Yeah, those are, oh wait, I'm sorry, it's red, so it's red-white combo, right? I have less than 100. And then we have the teal. The teal, I have only 100 too, so those are very, very limited. The other colors are the purple, we also have the blue, and we have the gray, and the blue was the traditional color. So, you know, this, I think, this time of year, you know, we're talking about we haven't even hit summer yet. If someone came to you and said, put your bathing suit on, we're gonna go out in it, and you'd be like, oh, no, I haven't worn a bathing suit in years, maybe it's time to make a real difference. And I'll tell you what, personally knowing and having this, it's beautifully made, it's non-impact because you're just comfortably cycling, and it's a wonderful way to be able to really get a pretty delicious workout. Now I got an email, Melanie, from somebody, this is a while back when we first launched it, and they said, yeah, but come on, really, can you get a good workout? Well, you guys come to me because I'm going to show you, because I think, and this is why I don't have my weights up here, but I want to show you, watch this. If you think something is not going to give you a great workout, and this is what you do in your classes, right. I know you do. Yep. Look at what I've done. You hover over it. Now, if you can hover like that at 8 resistance, I want to meet you, because you should be in the Olympics, because that is amazing that this little bike that actually collapses up to the size of a vacuum cleaner allows you to, I mean, really get going. And the gal wrote me and she said, I didn't buy it until you did that. And then she said, once you did that, I realized it was a great piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's so versatile. It can really grow with you. And so it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're advanced. This is a product that complements whatever your goals are. If you've never worked out before, set a goal to get on the bike for 5 minutes. I am a trainer, and I have launched lots of successful programs and seen lots of success with 5 minutes. And it's not a joke. It's not like a trainer joke where we're like 5 minutes 12 times a day. No, I'm serious. Get on your bike for 5 minutes. Get the blood flowing, get the oxygen flowing. You know, people always say, I don't feel like I have the energy to work out. How can I get more energy? You know what? You make your energy. I'm making energy right now, and that's making me feel better. So, you know, 5 minutes on the bike, you're gonna get your confidence. You're gonna feel good because you're doing something that's good for your body.
Well, and as you know too, being a trainer, it accumulates.
Yeah.
So you give it 5 and then tomorrow you might go 6. And then 2 weeks from now you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. If you're huffing and puffing going up steps, you gotta do something.
Right.
You know, if you don't get down with the grandkids and play and have fun with them, if the kids have to come around and stand around you while you're sitting in your chair to actually interact, that's not enjoying your family. Yeah. That's not enjoying your life. And you know what I always say? We got one spin at this. We have one spin to get this life right. Why are you not doing something about it? Why aren't you waking up and going, dag, I feel good. Man, I feel energized. Boy, I'm losing weight. Gosh, my clothes are fitting better. This is your moment. This is your time. And with the price break on this, the ease of just changing your seat out. You know, it's not like you have to make a big commitment to a gym. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get the gym membership, and then you never go. It's not like you have a giant electric machine in your bedroom that literally is a clothes hanger, or it takes up so much space you got rid of it a couple years ago. You just make a commitment with our FlexPay tonight, and you get it at home and try it for yourself. Now I'll show you my tip, if you don't mind, Melanie. I'm gonna show it real quick. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see there's a picture. Well, here's my little living room, and there's my X-Bike sitting right in front of it. Because I've decided, well, you know what? I could certainly sit and watch a TV show, but I just moved to a different comfy seat and actually just get moving. And before you know it, the time just glides away. You can be sitting on it for an hour watching your favorite show, and you know what's funny? You don't even realize that hour has passed, and yet you've got an hour workout in, and you didn't even recognize it because you're watching television, so you're a bit distracted. All right, we have 500 gone. The red, white. Oh, I got an update on the teals.
Ooh, I love the teal. Teal's my color.
Teal's your color? Oh, there's 80 left. Ooh,
wow.
Where's the teal at?
And the color,
the teal. Yes,
you'll see like the color, you actually have the color as your weights, but it's also the ProForm logo, the accents are matching the color, so it's really, really fun. But you know, I wanted to point out the way Sandy is using this bike. So she's using hand weights, but she also could be reading her phone or reading her Twitter. She has been, watch her through the show. She's gonna spend a lot of time browsing her social media while she's working. So, and then Henry, like, he's going for it. He is hitting it hard. So this can be your most intense workout of the day, your HIIT training cardio party, or it can be your lightweight training session, or you're just perusing the social media and catching up while you ride.
Right, because you're gonna do that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
And you're gonna sit around and do that stuff anyway.
Why not ride and do it?
Why not ride? Why not? And all you have to do is move your legs. And I'll tell you what, start out at 1. If that's all you can do and you give 5 minutes, done. It's just so simple. It's so easy, and yet it's absolutely life-altering. And at some point, you know you gotta say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. When does that happen? Do you go another month or another 10 years and go, I don't know why I've gained another 20 pounds or 10 pounds, or wow, I don't feel very good. You gotta at some point say, enough's enough. We got one life, you might as well make it exceptional, and we know when we're working out, we're feeling better, we're eating better, that our life is so much rosier. Even your problems in your life seem easier when you're taking control of your own health and well-being. Well, here, we're gonna hear about Rachel. Do you wanna set up Rachel for us?
Yeah. Okay, so Rachel is a mom, and she's been using the product, and she has an amazing story.
My name's Rachel. I have 3 kids. Before I used the X-Bike, I didn't really make a priority to work out like I should. I would go to the gym just whenever I felt like it. But it's really nice having the X-Bike at home so that if I don't make it to the gym, I can still work out when my kids are home. I am able to use the X-Bike wherever I need to in my house. I can take it upstairs and help my kids with their homework and still be able to work out. I take it downstairs, watch TV with my family, and I'm still able to be a part of them.
And you know what else is nice? No music, nobody talk, which you know is hard for me. Okay, really ride, you guys.
Let's go.
No, wait, don't talk. No music. Okay, can you hear anything?
Yeah, it's so quiet.
Yeah, your shoe, I can hear your shoelace. We can hear your shoelace. But that's what's really cool. If you've got a baby, and you're like, I gotta get it. Oh, what's up with this baby weight? Yeah. How brilliant is that?
Yeah, and I've also, in one of the customer reviews, it was mentioned that I can ride this while my family is watching a movie. So it's family movie night. Why not get up, behind the couch and ride while your family watches the movie? But you can, it's so quiet, and the resistance, it's quiet because it has silent magnetic resistance, but it's so smooth. And the resistance on this is such a cool feature. If you click it, you've got 8 levels, and honestly, that click is increasing your calorie burn. So every time you take that resistance up, it's gonna make it a little bit harder, and you just keep pedaling. You can slow down, it's totally fine, but you're going to increase your calorie burn. Yes. So that's what makes this so cool.
Also, let's do some more features too, because we get information, and information's king.
Right, so at the top we have, it measures your heart rate, so you can track your heart rate, but you have a console here. Your console is gonna track your speed, your distance, your calories, your heart rate. So it's really great. As a trainer, I like to tell people to shake it up. So maybe one day you say, all right, my goal today is time. I'm just gonna go 5 minutes. Great, this console is gonna coach you and get you through that 5 minutes, gonna let you know when you're there. So then maybe the next day it's distance. I wanna go 3 miles or 1 mile, whatever it is. The next day it might be calories. I ate 300 extra calories. I'm gonna get on my X-Bike and burn those calories off. But you can use that to really help you accomplish your goals. Tracking is important.
Right.
So just having a specific goal is really great. Then I have these hand weights so I can combine my cardio, my strength, my core, so you can do all of that. And the great thing I love, I always say I have workout ADD because I get bored so quickly, but I don't get bored on this product because I can switch from bicep to shoulder to tricep. I can do some side leans, work my core. I can put those weights down and bust out some HIIT intervals and really get my heart rate up. So you've got all that variety. You've got the 8 levels of resistance. Let's talk about the seat, right? This seat, so I teach studio cycling, and it is not comfortable. That is the thing. It takes an adjustment.
Awful.
This seat it's cush for your tush. Like, I love it. It's squishy, it's roomy, it's comfortable. You're gonna feel good.
See, wait, push it again. Can you push it?
Yeah, right.
And you know what? If your seat literally isn't killing you, you'll stay on it longer. So they were so smart at ProForm. They said, well, let's make the seat really comfortable so you actually want to be on this.
Right. And the seat's adjustable. So there's 5 levels of height. So if your husband's tall and you're shorter, or you want to put your teenagers or kids on the bike, that's great. Then you've got these pedals. I love these pedals. They're nice and wide. They have a strap, so they're secure whether you're pushing or pulling, because guess what? Another cool feature, you can go backwards. Sandy, why don't you back it up? So you can back it up, you still have nice, smooth resistance, and you can change the muscles that you're focusing on. So when you back it up, now you're gonna get more hamstring, which is the back of your thigh, and booty. It's a new word I made up. I call it glutey. It's glutes and booty.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I know, right?
You should trademark that really quickly.
I know.
Now it's
real
gone.
fast. Now it's out there. So you can definitely change the motion. And then the coolest feature of all, what ProForm is known for best, it's space saves. So wherever you're working out, that's just fine. Fold it up when you're done.
Now,
Look
guys,
how small that is.
Take 2 seconds and look at exactly what Melanie's just done. I mean, seriously, it's the size of a vacuum cleaner, and yet it can hold up to 250 pounds. That, to me, that's one of my favorite features. Literally, you'll leave it out. I just leave mine out in the living room because it's so small. It doesn't take up a big footprint, right? And yet, if you need to put it away, you can, and you can move it easily. You know, what do you do with that big treadmill you bought years ago, and the reason you got rid of it was because simply it was just in the way. It was so big, it was so bulky, it was so loud, and you've said, you know what, I'm just not gonna do fitness equipment in my home anymore. This is the one that sneaks into your house, takes a little teeny footprint, and gives you wow results. That's why I think so many people are so excited about this and why it's been a customer pick since the day we launched it, actually. It's been a customer pick forever. All right, I got you to be in teal. I don't know what you're gonna do when we lose. Oh, we're gonna bring another one out for you. Oh yeah, you're not done yet. The teal, I have 40 left. So let's take one more last look at the teal. And understand there are 40 left. That is almost completely sold out. You know, too, I think, Melanie, obviously you worked out with a lot of people. I would love to have you as my personal trainer. That'd be an awesome experience. I'm sure I can't afford you. So, what do you do when you can't do that? Well, you have a consistent answer at home, and that makes a world of difference.
It makes a world of difference. And you know what? So I have 4 children, and I may work out at 6 in the morning or 12 at night or a couple times throughout the day. But the key is having it in your home, right? And you know what I love about this product? It's a no ponytail type of workout. Like, I don't have to put on the perfect outfit, have the perfect shoes, and pull my hair back in the perfect ponytail. I can roll out of bed with like mascara on my face or whatever. It could have been a rough night, but you can roll out of bed, whatever you're wearing, get on it. It's in your home. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing or get your hair done. And you can work at an intensity where it's like, I don't need a ponytail. I'm not gonna need to redo my hair after this. Or you can really crank up that resistance and go at a harder pace.
And I'm honest to goodness, if you go, can you guys switch yours to 8? I'm not gonna switch to 8, but I want you guys to say it. Do you mind, everybody switch. Watch their legs slow down. Okay, yeah, no, keep going.
Keep
How long
going,
do we
come
do?
on.
Come on. Oh, you're just, are you sure you're on 8?
Go.
You're not even on 8.
He's a show-off.
He's at 1. Ignore him in the back. But I want to see, when you get to 8, I mean,
let's go.
You are working unbelievably hard.
Yeah.
So if you think this is like, oh no, I gotta spend thousands of dollars to get the right bike, and oh, I need all this. No. You could be a top athlete, and this thing will kick you. It really will. So if you're a beginner and you're saying, oh honey, I haven't worked out in 100 years, welcome to the X-Bike. If you've got somebody in your family like my husband who really is a workout king, he can get in a tremendous workout with us. And again, look at this. For something that folds up to a minuscule space, you can even do that intense workout by raising your body up and doing, what do you guys call those? I know how to do them. Hovers.
Or
jumps.
Hover, or
when
jumps. You go up and down, they're jumps.
And look at this. Isn't that amazing?
And it's not rocking. You're stable. You feel safe.
Yep. You feel totally safe.
Yeah.
Completely safe, well balanced too. It's really just a remarkable piece of equipment. And again, it folds up like that. Can you see that one in front of me? Isn't that cool?
And
so it doesn't eat up a lot of valuable real estate.
We've already clicked back down to 1, but we were at 8 for a minute.
Thanks for doing it.
We backed off. We want to have room to talk, but when we had it up at 8, it's strength training for your legs. So you've got these hand weights for your upper body strength training, but you use that resistance. You add those clicks. It's not only increasing your calorie burn, it's giving your legs strength power. That glute muscle group. You're getting some leg power, some strength training. So that's really great. But you can do your whole body on this product. Like, pick a muscle, any muscle, tell me, let's work it. Abs, easy. Okay, so take your hand weights. We're gonna ride it, we're gonna get a nice pace. So first of all, when you sit up and pull your abs in, I'm working my core. My core is totally engaged. Take your weights down side to side. We're just gonna lean down and to the left, and then we're gonna come up and we're gonna lean side to side. Not too much, it's just a little lean. And when you think about pushing your rib cage down toward your hip, you're really engaging those core muscles. But now I'm working my core. Pick another one, that was fun.
Okay, the back side of under my bra, right here.
Oh, okay.
That horrible part.
She's trying to challenge me. Okay, here we go.
You said pick.
Okay, so let's put one hand on the handlebar. Let's have one weight. Bend forward, you're gonna ride, you're kind of hovering. My back's nice and flat. I've got that weight hanging down. I'm just gonna pull my fingers up to my rib cage. Boom, right there. I'm working my lats. Down. So you row and you come down. And you think of pinching that shoulder blade back. You are working that little bra fat area.
Impressive.
I know, you can. You can do it. And the thing is, these are 2-pound weights. You wanna know how to make 2-pound weights more challenging? Change the tempo. So here's how you change your tempo. You might go up and down, great. When that starts to feel easy, you're gonna slow it. So we're gonna go like up, 2, 3, 4, and down. We're gonna slow it. Another fun thing you can do is hold at the midway point right there. Are your biceps talking to you? They're waking up. They're like, this is a workout. So, and then you bring it down. But you can do that with all those muscle groups, your biceps, triceps, shoulders. And when you want to focus on your cycle, you put those weights down, you check out your heart rate, and you ride away and burn those calories.
And here's what it takes. Right now, tonight, okay, let's look at FlexPay. On FlexPay, it's any major credit card or PayPal. It's $31.99, right? What did you do that cost you $31.99 recently? Did you go to the movies? Did you get popcorn and maybe a candy bar and some soda and then you felt desperately guilty because of it? Maybe you went to dinner and you had pasta and you're like, yeah, a couple of us ate dinner, it was over $31. All you do is you take that amount of money that maybe you did something you feel really guilty about and just convert it into this with our FlexPay. Now, unlike meals that you'll keep doing, after 5 months of paying this off, it's yours forever. And it's from ProForm, and they are the #1 manufacturers in personal fitness equipment out there. So you know it's exceptional quality. By the way, easy to set up too, because we did it at our house. But I do have to give you an update. The teal is sold out. Yeah, it's completely sold out. So we've got the red is gonna be next. I have 70 red. So if you want the red, that's almost gone. And then the purple, the Melanie's on, that is actually the 3rd least available at this point. The standard blue, which is our classic, and the white I'm writing on, those are still available. Although this is the last airing, we've sold over 800 and I have a lot of you waiting on the line. Go to hsn.com, that way you'll get your favorite color before they're gone, because we already lost the one color. All right, let's say hi to Dawn from California.
Okay.
Hi Dawn, welcome to HSN, thanks for joining us.
Hello, ladies. How you doing?
We're wonderful, how are you tonight?
Well, I was channel surfing, and you had this exercise bike that I need to get in shape, and I'm going on a big trip next year, and I better start now.
Perfect timing.
Absolutely.
Perfect timing.
There's never a better time than now.
No, it's never a bad time to start your exercise program.
Dawn, why is this appealing to you specifically?
Well, it's small. It's not going to take up a lot of room in my little family room. Mm-hmm. It looks like it's easy to do. I don't have to drive to a gym, and I'm not one to exercise, but I know if I have this in the living room or the family room, I can watch TV and get some exercise.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And Melanie, explain to Dawn too, like what should she expect? How much does she have to start with and where will she grow, do you think?
You know, you can start with anything. You don't have to have a structured program. You just have to start moving. I always say, just do more than you do now. So if you're working out 20 minutes now, try 25 minutes. If you're working out 0 minutes, which is fine, start with 5, honestly. Just do more than you do now, and you're gonna get stronger every single day.
Well, Dawn, we hope you enjoy it. And congratulations on your phenomenal trip. What a good time to get in great shape for it.
Okay, thanks a bunch, ladies.
Thanks, Dawn. I love that she has a specific goal in mind. Is it your class reunion? You know, that kind of thing. You know, do you have a wedding coming up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm the mother of the bride, and I'm a grandmother of the bride, and they're gonna take all these pictures, and you're just not feeling great? Do you hide behind everybody when someone takes a picture of you? Especially in the summertime, we all get together, it's vacations and family reunions and all this great stuff. And are you the one hiding or going, no, don't take my picture, I feel terrible. No, I look terrible in pictures. Well, imagine if a couple months from now, you're in the front. You're like, heck yes, take my picture. Yes, I want you to take my picture. Or are you avoiding life because you don't feel up to it? Do you avoid doing fun things? Does a girlfriend call and say, come on, we're gonna go to this great little flea market, or hey, will you go with me? I found this awesome place, we're gonna go walk around. And you're like, no, not today, because I'm just not up for it. That's because you don't feel good about yourself and you're not in good shape. Why not make a difference? You'll spend the money anyway. You're gonna spend $159 on something over the next couple of months, month, right? Why not spend it on you and on something really good for you? And I'll tell you, Melanie, what I love is that, again, it collapses. We had to use my demo over here.
Yeah.
It collapses down.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up a ton of space. It doesn't cost you thousands of dollars, and you're getting pro quality. And I'd love for you to explain the flywheel, because a lot of people have tried bikes that have they're like straps.
Yeah.
And this, you can hear the straps, you
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? And they get like really worn out quickly. This is designed like the bikes in the gym.
It is. It's silent magnetic resistance. It's consistent whether you're going forward or backward. It's quiet. It's consistent. And you know what? There's no plug. You don't need to plug this in. You don't need to charge it. It's so easy and so smooth, and it feels so good. And you know what? As a fitness trainer, I'm just gonna tell you, people generally don't like to work out. I spend my days trying to get people to love their workout. And this product has 600 five-star reviews.
Oh my gosh.
We've sold over 100,000 of these on HSN, and for good reason. You know, I was reading the reviews, and one of the reviews simply said, "No regrets, just smiles."
Oh,
I thought that was
wow.
so great. As a trainer, like, that just made my heart so happy that there's a product that just does that, makes people happy.
And I gotta tell you, we're picky about fitness equipment. To have 600 perfect 5 stars, that has got to be one of the highest rated. Well, it does, and it's got to be one of the highest rated fitness equipment pieces we've ever done.
Yeah, I think it is.
You guys, that's monumental when it comes to customer reviews.
Yeah.
That is tough to get with fitness, because you know what? Most of us don't want to work out. Most of us don't like it. So imagine getting a piece that you actually like so much, you're willing to go write a 5-star review and say, it's perfect exercise equipment.
Yeah.
When was the last time you even thought you could find a perfect piece of exercise equipment? But today you've got it. All right, we've sold out of the teal. We're almost gone on the red. The red's got to be, oh yeah, okay. We have 40 left of the red, then that's going to be completely gone. After that, I think it's the purple, right, that Melanie's on. We're actually going to start just walking around here in a couple minutes, because we will have no bikes to be on in just a minute. But again, talk about a few more features. Why is sitting and biking really great for us?
This is a really great activity because there's no impact, so you don't have jarring impact on your knees or your joints. You've got your cardio, so we're working our cardio. We're doing our core. And then you've got hand weights, so you can do strength training. This is something that we all need to add. You know, it's not about which types of activities are better than others. It's about moving as many muscles as you can at one time. So here I am, I'm working my arms and my core. So you've got all those things. You've got the space saver, it's light, it's a simple activity. You know, I'm a dietitian too, and I think it's really interesting how, let's say you've had a really stressful day, and you know how we're like, I've had a really stressful day, I deserve this box of cookies. Well, that box of cookies has been like shipped across America, sat on a shelf, has got food colorings and sugar. Why do you deserve that? Why do you deserve old food, you know?
Right.
Why don't you deserve this? Why don't you deserve things that extend your life, that give you energy and make you feel stronger? So this has that. I can do this, I feel confident and successful with any matter of time, whether it's 5 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour. Luckily, you've got a seat that feels good for an hour.
Exactly, yeah, that's important, that's crucial.
Right.
Well, and again, I think once you find something that resonates with you and is where you are in your fitness journey, you'll tend to do it more often. And you know, you are going to sit there and watch television with us. You know you're gonna sit probably every single evening and watch TV. Just change what you're sitting on and then get your legs moving. And before you know it, I'm telling you, an hour evaporates when you're on this watching a great movie or your favorite TV show. Once you get the rhythm going, you just keep going, an hour's done, your show's done, you're like, oh my gosh, or a half hour or even 15 minutes, make it to the first commercial, and you're like, wow, that was surprisingly easy, because it's smooth, it's non-jarring, very comfortable to be on this. We'll be on it for an hour here just live. Imagine in your home how easy and accessible it is, but you gotta get it home. We've made it the best price. We've made it an awesome offer with the FlexPay. We have free shipping available. If you see somewhere on the bottom of the screen right there, yep. 1,000 have now been ordered, and this is the last airing, and obviously we're gonna sell out of, if not all of them, I think all of them are gonna go, but if not, you're not gonna get your favorite color unless you order it now while we still have time. All right, so let's set up Debbie. Debbie's a little bit of an older woman, right?
Yep, she's retired and she's had awesome success on the X-Bike.
All right, check it out.
I'm Debbie and I'm retired. Before the X-Bike, I thought I was eating healthy. I thought I was getting some exercise, but nothing was happening. I went with my daughter, and we were dancing and playing around, and we'd dance for maybe 2 minutes, and I was going, I gotta sit down. I can't do this. I was out of breath. I did not feel good. I chose the X-Bike because it was something I could do on my own time, and I could do it around my own schedule and not have to worry about being at the gym at a certain time. Now that I've lost the weight, I can do more things. I can do the hiking. I can sustain my breath. I have friends all the time asking me, what are you doing? What is the program? And they're like, I want to know about it. I tell them I'm doing the X-Bike, and it's been awesome.
How radiant she is, and look at her smile, and she's like, and it's been awesome. And that's how it should feel. You shouldn't work out and go, man, that was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. No wonder we don't ever do it again. But with the X-Bike, it changes all that. All right, I have to tell you, you're allowed to stay on your bike.
Right.
But the red is now sold out. So we sold out of the teal. We've now officially sold out of the red. Let me tell you what remains. We have the purple. No, you're purple.
Yes.
My red's gone.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry, my red's gone. The purple's gonna be the next one to sell out, so I've lost 2. We have the classic blue, which you're now on. Oh, look, you match too. And then you got the gray back there, handsome.
And he loves his gray.
He's like, yes.
He loves
and we've
gray.
got the very unisex gray, if that's the color you'd like. By the way, I am very comfortable, probably more comfortable than you guys, because I still have my cool towel, and if I had that little thermometer, you'd see right now it is still freezing cold on my neck. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You ever tried the cool towels? Yeah, we love them, don't we?
Yeah.
You gotta get some of those. They're brilliant. Anyway, they're available still. How many have we sold in this show? Yeah, Sorry, I'm talking to my producer. No, we didn't. It was more like a couple thousand of the cool towels. Last hour, sorry, last hour. Oh, we sold over 3,100. So if you missed on the cool towels, it's a set of 2, lowest price we've ever done. We did our last airing. We still have a couple of sets available, but this is a huge value if you want to stay cool and comfortable, whether you're working out or just hanging out. All right, so let's do top to bottom. If you will, take us from the top, including heart rate monitor. I love how comfortable the handles are because they're cushiony. Just take us through a whole tour if you don't mind.
So the tour starts. It starts right here. When you approach this bike and go to step on it, you know, sometimes fitness equipment can be awkward to get on. Guess what? Step through design. That's really easy. Then I have this comfy seat, these comfy pedals that make me feel safe and secure, and these handlebars. When you get on this bike and start riding, you're like, I just feel good. It's a good position. The seat's comfortable. These handlebars are ergonomic. They feel right. Now I have heart rate right here on the handlebars, so you can make sure you're in your target heart rate zone. And if you don't know what your target heart rate zone is, guess what? Just start learning about your body. Just working out and reading it and going, oh, when I feel like this, that's where my heart rate is, and knowing how you feel. You can track your distance, your time, your calories, and your heart rate all right here in this awesome little console. And that's what I love about it. It's so space friendly, but it's got the info I need. So you've got that. You've got hand weights. You can squeeze in your strength training while you're working out. You have 8 levels of resistance, and it's so easy. You know, click it to increase your calorie burn. So I'm gonna go up, I can go up 8 levels of resistance. That is gonna increase the intensity of my workout. It's gonna give me leg sculpting power.
Guys,
and
look,
strength.
she's really slowed down.
Yeah.
It's like, if you had to equate it to going uphill, what kind of elevation do you think that would be on an average?
This is a pretty steep grade. I don't know what the grade would be,
but I mean, you're working hard.
Yeah,
keep that moving.
You're working hard. You know, I teach on club quality studio cycles, and this resistant feels just like that.
Wow, that's
it feels really high quality, and it's intense. And the thing is don't let that scare you off, because if you're new, start with 20 seconds. Try a 20-second interval, and you can start with just taking your resistance to 2, and then 3, and then 4. So you've got your resistance, right? Then we have probably one of the, you know, if the women's greatest feature, our favorite feature, is this cushy seat, right? It's soft, it's comfortable, you're gonna feel good when you're riding it. That is so important. Your workout has to feel good, or you probably are not going to repeat it.
Exactly.
So, unless you have a trainer yelling at you. But if you know, you wanna roll out of bed and
you just
be
get
motivated.
mad you don't show up next week. We know how that works.
Yeah, oh, I know how that works. So as a trainer, everyone likes me the first week, and by the second week, they're like, oh, her again. Okay, so then your seat has 5 levels of height adjustment, so you can just pull this knob, adjust the seat up or down, like if your husband's taller or your teenagers or kids, they can jump on this bike. You have the silent magnetic resistance. You have these pedals that are nice and wide with a strap that helps you feel safe and secure. So when you're on the bike, you don't feel wobbly.
No, not at all.
You feel totally grounded and secure. You can go.
It's like rock solid.
Yeah,
it's really surprising how real, because I think at this price point, you think, oh, it's going to be wobbly, it's going to feel rickety. It's rock solid.
I tried to save the best for last and then I forgot it. So Space Save, check it. I mean, and it's so easy. Like, I didn't have to pull any plugs or change any buttons or anything. I literally go like this. Close it up, move it. Yeah. Put it in the closet, you're done. It's so easy. And you know, honestly, one of my greatest features, favorite features about this is the ability to change your location when you're working out. I really think that's so important as a trainer. For a long time, my home workout was down in the corner of my basement. Like my dark basement, I'd be like, bye family, I'm going down in the basement to do my workout. Like, I wonder why I wasn't motivated to do it. But the ability to move this around your house, work out, you know, and have a view out the window, work out in front of the TV, work out next to the table while your kids do their homework. It's just so flexible.
Well, you have that, you have that versatility. Yeah. I think the greatest thing is you don't bug anybody if they're all watching a movie. So let's say everyone's sitting around, you guys are watching TV, your favorite, you know, Friday night show or whatever. It's so quiet, there's no plug. So you can sit right beside everybody and still be a part of the family or be a part of your partner or whoever's with you and not disturb anybody while you're watching a great movie. And when you watch a great movie, time flies. You get so involved in it, you kind of forget your legs are still going, but they just keep on going. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do another quick update because I think we're down to only 3 colors. We have purple, we have less than 100 in the purple now.
Wow.
The blue, we have 350 left. And then the gray, my gray got...
Come on, gray, team
What I have left is in the gray. Last airing, last chance. Oh, and by the way, we haven't had this on for 4 months. It has been a ProForm X-Bite drought. And it's been 4 months. So if you wait now, I have no idea when it's coming back, but you know tonight at least you can get one of our 3 remaining colors while we have it on price break, free shipping, and of course that amazing flex pay. And still, great return policy. If you don't love it, if you're not raving about it, if you're not writing that customer review, you get to send it back and we will refund all your money. And it's very easy setup because we did it in my house. All right, so we're gonna check out Rebecca. Now this is Rebecca and she's a mom. So I think a lot of us can relate to being a busy mom.
Yep.
And she just didn't have time to work out. She's like, how do I squeeze it in? So check out what she had to say about the X-Bite.
My name is Rebecca and I have 5 kids. Before using the X-Bike, I would try and go running and I didn't have the stamina that I was used to having in the past. So my goal was to increase my strength. It was also to lose weight. I chose the X-Bike because I did some research and saw that this one was very compact. It's not too heavy, you can carry it. I would carry it upstairs and take it outside and exercise with it. And it's quiet. Like I have sat on it while we've watched a movie. Having children, you want to keep up with them, especially as they become teenagers, and just wanting to look good. And stamina is an important thing to me, just having that strength to be able to go out and run or hike or do those things that I like to do. That's really important to me.
Melanie, this is funny. I decided I was going to try to running, and I'm probably the worst runner in the world. And literally, I went out. I thought, no, I can do it. I can do this. I tried it a couple times, and it was just tearing me up. I physically could not run. And you're like,
it's hard on your body.
It's so hard, and all the pounding on the cement. Even walking can be tough sometimes, especially, you know, if you get aches and that kind of things going on. I loved her idea about stamina. Is it you with your grandkids? You know, the saddest thing is if you're sitting there and the grandkids have to come and stand beside grandma to talk to her, and they hand you stuff or you're reading them a book. Isn't it sad you can't get down on the ground? They say, Grandma, come on, let's go outside and throw a ball. And you're like, no, not right now. I'm not going to do it. Thanks anyway. You're really missing out on those moments, whether you're a mom or a grandma, or if you're on your own and you're not living up to your full potential. You know, to go up a flight of stairs, you're like, oh my gosh, I am so out of breath. Is it tough bringing groceries in from the car? You know, are those little things in life just not really easy? Well, all that has to do basically with how healthy you are. And to be healthier, you have to to make a decision. You have to say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And at some point, when do you do that? You know, when do you have that moment where you go, gosh, you know, I'm so tired of having to get bigger clothes. I want to wear the jeans I bought 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Oh, I don't know why. You know, you're not going to sit there and miraculously or magically lose weight and get in shape by sitting, unless you change what you're sitting on. And this is the key. So you can still sit, because we all like to sit, that's pretty easy. But imagine being able to change what you're sitting on and completely transform your life. I mean, that's really what tonight's all about. And maybe you're watching just per chance, you're channel surfing. Maybe you're watching for a reason. Maybe you were supposed to see this and learn about it. Now, I do want to prove one more thing, Melanie, too, because you do cycle classes. I'm sure they're incredibly intense. If you think this can't give you a great workout, I love proving this, and I also love showing the stability, because if you want to do the hovers, or if you're doing the intervals and you really want to get going, you can easily and comfortably really take this up to a whole new level. And if I did about 10 more of those, I'd be out of breath.
Yeah,
so I think that's important to show, because you can see, guys, I mean, literally I just went up. So easy, but that's how the quality and the stability of this unit.
Yeah, that's right. And so, I mean, let's do a quick little workout and run through how, because you can get a total body workout on this thing. I promise you'll stay engaged. So we're gonna start, everyone, resistance level 1. We're gonna do some clicks, hands on the handlebars, let's ride it out. So on a level 1, you don't have a lot of resistance, so you can have fun with your pace. How fast can you go? Let's go. Who's going the fastest? Is it Henry?
Oh, it's always Henry.
He's usually winning.
Show off.
Okay, now let's click it and let's take it to, are you ready for it? Let's take it to 6. Bam, go, jump it up there. Okay, so now we have that resistance. We're gonna do 20 seconds-ish here, and we're gonna work it. Now don't slow down. So it's okay, I always say, if you need a rest, take it, but try. Think about your goal. What's your goal? 20 seconds, you can do this. Push, push, push. You're gonna get a recovery. Finish it, ready? Okay, back off your resistance. Now, I always go the wrong way and take it to 8. Now grab your hand weights. Let's do some strength training while we ride. Keep your pace, get your weights. Let's bicep curl. We're gonna bring it up. I'm working the front of my arm, and I'm gonna take it from a bicep to a shoulder press in one move. So you're gonna go bam, bam. See that dynamic movement? You gotta move as many muscles as possible. It doesn't have to be a structured program. It's just gotta feel good, so you'll keep doing it. That's the important thing. Okay, let's put our weights down. We're gonna do some hovering and some jumping just for fun. So, just for fun. Yeah, trainers have this twisted,
you do have a really twisted mentality. Yeah,
I'm like, it'll be so fun.
A blast.
You know, usually I just call everything party, plank party, hover party. If you put party after it, it sounds fun, right? Hover party, let's go. Bring it up, ride, 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 ride. Come on, quick pace, nice and strong, sit. So think about the hovering, same thing. Let's do it for 5 seconds. Ready? Up. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Like, do you feel confident? Come on.
Wait, and you know what's really funny? Is Melanie's taking us through a real cycling workout.
Yeah.
And this can handle it. Isn't that, it's amazing what this little guy can do. Yeah, how much would one class...
And booties don't hurt.
No, and they don't, that's right. And how much would one class taking from Melanie, like in a gym, cost you?
A lot.
Like a fortune. Yeah, a whole lot. And yet you can get this home and do it in the privacy of your own home and go at your pace, go at your speed. And as you get healthier and feel better, this grows with you dramatically. Let's say hi to Kathy from Louisiana. Hi, Kathy. You're on with Melanie and Suzanne. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, I'm on my bike right now.
Awesome.
I purchased it before. It is a great piece of equipment.
Why is it great? What does it do for you?
It's solid. It doesn't move. It's silent, and you can move it. It's portable. It's awesome. My daughters came over and they said, "Gosh, Mom, this is a great piece of equipment." I said, "Yeah, it sure is."
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And don't you love the fact that it folds up and it's about the size of a vacuum cleaner?
It folds up. If you have company coming, you can go put it in a little closet or elsewhere so that it's hidden. And it's just a wonderful piece of equipment, you know, to have, especially with the heat coming now, you know, the rainy season coming, you can still get your exercise in. I'm thrilled with it. I'll be honest with you. I don't talk about anything unless I really, really like it, and I love it.
Kathy,
and it's easy to put together. Do not let that stop you. I'm 71 years old, and I did it myself.
Oh, and you can hear the energy in your voice, Kathy. You can really hear it. When's your favorite time to work out, and how have you incorporated it into your lifestyle?
I think in the evening, okay? And sometimes I do not work out on it because I cut the grass, and I always use that as a supplemental. You know, I maybe do it 10 minutes instead of 30 minutes, depending on the exercise I've done.
Wow, that's awesome. And do you watch TV while you're doing it?
Oh, of course.
Yes. Is it fun? Is it amazing how fast time flies when you can watch TV and work out?
And it's the smoothness of this equipment that is awesome. I mean, there's no jerking, there's no sound. It's so smooth.
Yes. Isn't that remarkable? It feels like it's supposed to feel, like really high quality.
Oh, definitely, most definitely. Thank you all for having it. Thank you for delivering it to my door.
Absolutely.
And happy paddling.
Thank you for sharing.
That's an awesome story. Yay, Kathy.
Great.
She's like, I mow the lawn and then I work out on this. It's awesome. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We have how many minutes to go? Okay, we've got about 7 minutes before we're gonna wrap up, and this is the last airing. It has been 4 long months, and so many people were waiting for us to finally get it back into stock. I only have 3 colors left, and they're great. It doesn't really matter. We've got Henry's Gray. Yay, Henry's Gray. We've got the red sold out, the purple still available, and the blue. Purple, we have 80 left in the purple. That's gonna be completely gone here in a minute. And then your choice will be the original blue, or of course, Henry's Gray back there in the back. Yay! I have to move you up front, Henry, pretty soon. But here's, here's your moment. What we've done is we've given you a price break, which is, we like to save money, right? On top of that, 5 flex pays. We take every major credit card and PayPal. You're gonna spend, and you're gonna pay it off over 5 months. Imagine where you start today, and by the time you pay it off, where you're gonna be. That can be pretty exciting, right? And then think about this. With free shipping, that's even more savings. So everything's in place, and after 5 months, it's yours, and you're gonna use it for years. So all you can do is think about it this way. Transfer 2 meals out, maybe 3 meals out, maybe go to dinner a couple times a month. Skip it for a couple of months, and all of a sudden, you're getting in better shape, you're feeling better, you're eating better because you're not going out to dinner, and you have a piece of equipment that truly you're gonna be like so many customers have said, it's perfect. Over 600 perfect 5-star reviews on this X-Bikes, and yet it closes up to the size of a vacuum cleaner. I think that is absolutely one of my favorite features, is if you gotta put it away, you can pick it up and you can move it out of the way. All right, we're gonna talk to Kate. We're gonna hear from Kate. Oh yeah, this we can all relate to, right? Yeah. Finding a really hard time, and I'm sure you hear this excuse all the time, to incorporate fitness into your schedule because we're all so busy.
Right.
All right, check out Kate.
My name is Kate, and I am a mother of 4. I like using the X-Bike because I was able to incorporate it into my daily life. I have a toddler, and I need to be home with her, and that's something that I can do when she's right there with me. My favorite feature of the X-Bike is probably the portability, that I can move it around and move it to where I need to be, and it's very stable still, to be able to move it around and still have it be able to be stable for me. This is not my final destination. I plan to continue and to become stronger and more fit and to become a better me than I am today.
Oh gosh, and that's all it's all we really want. Be a better me than we are today. And certainly this is a way to be able to do that. All right, doing a calorie check, you ready? Yeah. We've now been on this for about 51 minutes. I'm at 321 calories. So what does that mean? Well, I've done pretty good, or maybe tomorrow I could cheat a little bit if I really want to on somebody's birthday and have that piece of cake, because I know what I've done so far. How about you, Melanie?
I totally beat you with 366.
Okay, well.
I did a few extra hovers.
Oh, that's true, that's it. All right, Mr. Gray Henry back there.
536.
Well, oh my gosh. Wow, and what do you got, love?
475.
470, oh my gosh. So think about that, in an hour, most of us are gonna be close to between 300 and 500 calories.
And it feels good.
That's a lot. And we're still sitting and still talking. That's pretty amazing, actually.
Yep.
And you don't see us pouring sweat. Now, if you wanna pour sweat,
that's fine.
You can get there with this. I mean, you can be dripping. I've been dripping on one of these before. But look, we're working out about an hour now, and you don't see us exhausted. We're not melting with sweat all over the place, and yet we have between 300 and over 500 calories burned. That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty impressive. All right, Molly from West Virginia. Hi, you're on with Melanie and Suzanne. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, how are you?
We're wonderful, but more importantly, how are you tonight?
I am wonderful, and I need to tell you, I meant to tell you this
before when you've been on that I purchased this like years ago.
Okay.
And when you had the like original.
Yes, that's when I got mine.
It's even better now. You added a lot of bells and whistles to it, and it's a lot better. And I'm 67. I got back on it again, and so I'm close to 15 pounds off.
Oh,
and
wow.
I just love it. I've got it sitting right in my living room, right in front of the big screen, and I ride it in the morning time. I love it.
That's great.
Awesome.
So let me ask you a question, Molly, because we're kind of wrapping up our hour. You'll be the last call I can get in. What would you recommend for other people? Congratulations on your weight loss, but would you tell them this is a great way to go?
Yes, it's so easy. It's so easy, and you can take it anywhere. I mean, it wasn't hard to put together. It was a breeze, and it's lightweight. I mean, you can take it up, take it down. You can. It's just really, really good.
I love it.
It fit my weight.
Oh my gosh! And obviously, it's working for you. That's awesome. That's the best part.
Yeah, it's really good. It really is.
Well, congratulations, Molly, and thank you for spending some time with us. That's awesome. All right, we've got about 4 minutes to go. Your purple's gone. Okay, we're down to 2 colors. We have the blue and we have the gray. Henry's gray. Come on, you got to sell it. Henry's been working hard back there.
We got to sell more gray for Henry.
And we've got the blue. We've got about a minute to go. So, Melanie, let's talk just one more time about the benefits of being able to sit and ride a bike and get healthy.
Okay, the benefits are, number one, this feels good. This is an activity, it's simple. You feel safe, you feel secure on your bike. It feels good. You've got room for your tush to be comfortable, but most importantly, you're doing cardio. You're working your core. You grab your weights, you're doing strength training, or you add resistance with your clicks. Increase your calorie burn, you're getting some strength training for your legs. This is a total body workout. It's a game changer. I mean, if you have been looking for a game changer, this is it, because you don't have to be pretty. You don't have to have your perfect gym outfit on. You don't have to drive or get a babysitter. It's right here. Roll out of bed, or before you go to bed, jump on and boost your energy levels.
That's right. And I think it's such a simple answer too, when we give you all the tools to be able to do it. On our side of the world, ProForm has built a great piece of equipment. And we're gonna collapse this a few more times in case you missed that, because that's one of the greatest features. They've done the equipment, we're doing the offer. We've got a price break right now while it's still available. We have free shipping, so you're saving a lot of money. It's not a small little piece of equipment, although it's not massive, but still cost a lot to ship. And then we have 5 flex pays, which means you'll pay it off in 5 months and then you'll have it for as long as you want it. This is truly your moment. We still have 2 colors. The blue's great. I have the blue, it's the original color, and we've got the gray as well. So why not say yes to you? I think a lot of time, especially as women, we're like, I do for this person and that organization and these kids and these grandkids and those other folks, and yet we're the last ones and we wonder why we're miserable. Make yourself number 1 right now, because when you're feeling great, I always say this, when mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So you gotta be happy. And we know when you're fit and you're feeling good and your clothes start to get loose and you're looking in the mirror saying, look at me, you know it makes you smile, you know it makes you feel better, and you're just all around a greater person. And then people around you enjoy you a lot more as well. Are you ready to show the opening?
Yeah, I mean, the coolest feature, there's no plugs, it's not heavy, it's so easy. I grab it, I fold it, and I take it away, put it in the closet, or go work out somewhere else. You need a new view? Move your bike.
And can you pick it up for me too?
Yeah.
I want you guys to see this. I mean, they're literally.
Yeah, like, here, I'll come hang out with you. That was so easy.
Come sit beside me.
Right?
I mean, really, you said it too. Take on the front porch, go on your back deck.
Change
now,
it
don't leave
up.
it outside,
Yeah.
obviously, but you have the ability, to change up their view. And what a fun way to be able to get a great workout. Also, most people like me, you put it right in front of the TV, and all you do is you move off the couch and you go onto the bike seat and just get those legs a-moving. And I think what's exciting too, Melody, is as you do it day after day, explain what you'll see in yourself.
You'll see confidence. Number 1, when you get your workout done, you're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel more energy. Right now, I'm making energy. I'm increasing the flow of oxygen, nutrients. It feels good. Okay. Your booty's gonna feel good on this awesome seat. And that is just most important, because you're gonna like this product. You won't mind getting on it. You won't dread it when you wake up in the morning and think, oh, I have to get on that X bike. Right. You're gonna be like, great, I get to wake up and get on my X bike in the morning. You can ride, do a few stretches, start your day, and go rock it.
And explain too, it's a full body workout. How is it that?
This is a full body workout because you've got your hand weights. So I'm sitting here working my shoulders, I'm working my legs, my core, getting cardio in. You know what's great about the weights too, is it distracts me from my legs. So there's so many times I forget my legs are even working.
That's a good point, yeah.
And then I'm doing cardio because I'm just trying to get my bicep curls in just right. So I've got that cardio, that total body. Even when you bend forward, your core is crunching and contracting. Sure. You can bring it up if you want to take it up a level. Get those hovers or jumps in. So you've got so much variety, and you've got resistance, 8 levels of resistance to play around with. Your workout can be different every day. Yep. You could do a day with lots of resistance, a day with speed, a day with hand weights, a day with core. Shake it up.
Yeah, and you get the ability to do that. And also too, I think if you bought a gym membership a long time ago, or you bought it and then you were really excited the first part of the year and you haven't been back all year long, just stop the madness. Get one really smart piece of equipment that doesn't take up a lot of space. You don't have to plug it in. It's gym quality. The inertia wheel is absolutely brilliant. And get it at home and then make that commitment. Because I think, you know, Melanie, when it's in your house, when it's sitting right there, chances are you're going to get on it. And once you get on it, you're going to love it.
And
we got to say goodbye. Thank you all very much. Melanie, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Also, stay right there. We got 2 colors left. Miss Callie's coming up next, so stay with us.
Thank you all so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you, and I cannot thank you enough. I love my job.
Love your latest buy?
How about a little show and tell? Post a pic of your new HSN purchase for a chance to win.
We're giving away $25, $50, $100 HSN gift cards.
Plus, one grand prize winner is going to win a $500 HSN gift card.
Just snap a pic and share using hashtag It's Fun Here
on Instagram and Twitter.
Or upload it to hsn.com.
We love your style. Go ahead, show it off.
How you doing, HSN? Hosting a TV show is the best thing ever. And what I did not realize is that my clothing would become a co-star. Women wait for those doors to open, and they look to see what I'm wearing. My line is for all women, whether you're a size 2 or a size 22. Clothing should not be really expensive, and it should not be that complicated.